Hey everyone, in this video, we're going to add depth into this image by painting light with local adjustment layers. But before we actually go in and we paint the light onto the shot, we first need to develop our basic tone and color. So inside of my Develop tab, I'm going to use my tone and color pane here to bring out the life within the shot. And with shots like this, where we have an underexposed foreground, and we're shooting into the sun so we have a little bit of an overexposed background, I tend to use my shadow slider first. So I'm going to head down to my shadow slider and I'll just pull up on it to bring out some of these dark shadowy tones in my foreground. Probably about right there. And I'm using the shadow slider so that it doesn't brighten up the entire image, it only brightens up the shadowy tones within the shot. The next slider I'm going to use to bring out the tones in this photo is my midtone slider. A lot of the midtones in this photo are some of these middle grays in the sand in here and even in the water over there. So if I pull up on my midtones, you can see it brightens up a lot of the areas in this image. By increasing my shadows and my midtones, I'm losing contrast within my scene. So to bring back the contrast, I'm going to hold down my J key on my keyboard, and I'm going to head up to my contrast slider, and I'm going to pull up on it until I see a little bit of true black in my photo. Perfect. And by adding that contrast in, I'm bringing back black into the photo so that it doesn't look so flat. But now I've made it a little bit underexposed again, so I can head back down to my shadow slider and I can pull that up again. Perfect. So the last thing I want to do before we go in and we paint our light onto this shot is I'm just going to head up to my camera profile here, and I'm going to click and I'm going to add camera landscape. And you can see that brings back a lot of that rich color and contrast into this photo. So if I hit the backslash key on my keyboard, we've done a really good job of just modifying the foundational look for this shot. Now we can head into our local adjustments tab and we can start painting on the light. So now we're inside of the local adjustments tab, and it's automatically going to create a new local adjustment layer for us. And it's automatically set to darken, which you can see with the exposure being -1. So I'm going to double click this and I'll rename it darken. And with my local adjustment brush selected, I'm going to go around and paint dark onto the areas where there's a little bit more contrast and there's also shadow tones. So I'm going to lower my brush size a little bit with the bracket keys on my keyboard. And the areas I'm looking for are areas like this, where there's a little bit of shadow right there. And bring in a little bit more contrast with this brush. So I'll just go around this photo and I'll paint in on these areas where there's some nice, rich shadow tones. So I know this looks a little bit too intense right now, but what we're wanting to do is we're going to provide separation between these different elements within the scene by painting light and dark onto them. So to create a little bit of separation between this area and this area right here, we're going to paint this darken local adjustment layer on this large area of sand. And this will provide separation between the two, and in turn, we're going to get a little bit more depth out of this photograph. Sweet. So now we've painted on all of the areas that needed just a little bit more darkness to add some nice depth into this photo. And I know it looks really unrealistic right now. So what we're going to do is we're going to head over to this darken local adjustment layer, and we're going to lower the opacity down all the way to 0. Then we're just going to incrementally increase it until we reach a point that looks realistic. I'm going to say right about, we'll just do 50. So now if I turn this off and on, it's going in there and it's creating depth immediately by increasing the contrast of those areas where those shadowy dark tones are. And you could even lower the opacity to make it look more realistic, but this is just to give you an example. So now we'll add another adjustment. I'm going to double click the title of this, and I'll name it Light, because we're going to be using this local adjustment layer to paint exposure into areas that need a little bit of life. So I'm going to head down and I'll choose Lighten, and I'm actually going to pull back the exposure to about 0.6, and I'm going to head down to my midtones and I'm going to pull those up quite a bit as well. So now with this Lighten local adjustment layer, we need to go in and paint this on areas where we want to create depth with light. So this area right here, where these lines are leading into all of the blue areas in the water, this area would be a good area to paint in light because it will separate this area to the right of the screen and this left area where there's a lot of foliage. So I'll increase my brush size with the bracket keys on my keyboard. I'm going to hold down Shift and hit X, and that's going to change my mode to paint in. And now I can just paint in a little bit of light on this foreground area. And then we'll just continue to go around and we'll paint light wherever we see an area that needs just a little bit of a boost in exposure. Just like that. And this obviously looks way too intense, and that's probably coming from my midtones being boosted up to 30. So I could always go down into this local adjustment layer, and I could modify these settings a little bit. So I could pull back my midtones a little, probably about there, and now we'll just lower the opacity again down to 0, and then we'll incrementally pull it up. And let's actually go in, and I'm going to pull up on the whites. And I'm going to go down, and I'm going to warm these areas up just a little bit as well. So now if I turn this local adjustment layer off and on, it does a good job of bringing in some nice light into these areas and providing some separation between these shadowy tones and the more brighter tones within the sand and in the water. And you can always go in and you can modify your light a bit differently. You can lower the opacity so it's a little bit more blended. But this was just to show you an example so that you can use this on your next image. And I think I'm actually going to head down into this darken local adjustment layer, and I'm going to lower the opacity just a little bit more. Perfect. So now to finish this photo off really quickly, I'm just going to head up to my effects tab, and I'm going to head down and I'm going to stylize with a split tone filter. And I'll just use warm. Then we can add one last filter here, and I'll add a nice big softy vignette. So now if I hit the backslash key on my keyboard, we've gone in and we've set the basic tonality for this image, and we've also painted light to create depth between the darker and lighter tones in this photograph.